जिस धर्म से मनुष्य का चरम लक्ष्य भगवत भक्ति प्राप्ति होती है,
So the dharma that
आश्रम के सदाचार युक्त सभी सनातन और उसी सनातन धर्म के विषय में
so Gurudeva is reading from Bhagavatam. How, I think, who asked about the definition of Sanatana Dharma? The dharma that by which they can attain prema bhakti. So for varnas and for ashrams, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Sannyas, Vanaprastha, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas for ashrams. So according to their samskaras and their natures, the human being will belong to one of them. Accepts varnas and ashrams according to their nature. So we are listening this, but in the Srimad explains clearly that yesterday we were speaking that shlok, 7th canto Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th chapter, and the verse number 35. Is my sound okay? Is my sound okay, Hare Krishna? Translation sound. 7th canto, 11th chapter, shloka number 35. You should memorize this shloka. Which shloka? What is this shloka?
जो पुरुष के वर्णों को बतलाने वाले जो लक्षण कहे गए हैं, ये लक्षण किसी अन्य वर्णों में देखे जाते तो उसका वर्ण उसके लक्षण से ही निर्दिष्ट.
If one shows the symptoms of being a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra, as described above, even if he has appeared in a different class, he should be accepted according to those symptoms of classification. So by the qualities of that person, then you can establish what varna and which ashram to that person belong to. So the nature is very important in determining the varna and ashram of the person. So how's the nature of the person? So yesterday we were talking about the nature of the Brahmana. If you have the nature of a Brahmana, then you're a Brahmana. If you have the, like for example, nature of Brahmana is cleanness, truthfulness, shaucha, cleanness, daya, being merciful to all the living entities. Astika means faith in Lord. Ahimsa, non-violence. Don't hate anyone, to not hate anyone like this. And always absorb the mood of goodness also, the Brahmanas.
That is called the Brahmana. So, Kshatriya means
Kshatriya means those who protect the kingdom,
and helping the people,
those who help the people.
And Vaishya, they also cultivate the land. Vaishya dharma kya hai?
Vaishyas cultivate the land.
Krisi karya gorakshanam.
So also they cultivate the land and also take care of the cows.
Gorakshanam protects the cows. And
the Shudra
means those who serve.
Shudra means those who serve the others three Varnas.
They're called Shudra. Even also saying, even the Sudras have Brahman.
Even the Shudras, if they have the Brahmana qualification,
Be also
they will be also belonging to the
Samaj, Brahman society.
society of the Brahmanas.
Yadi Brahman,
If the Shudra shows qualities of being a Brahmana, even if he was born in a family of Shudra,
not in the Sudra family, but he has qualification of Brahmana, so he will be also Brahmana. Shudra घर में जन्म लेकर के
you were born in the family of the Shudra, of a Shudra, but if you shows
गुण पाया जाता है
qualities of being Brahmana, of like Brahminical qualities, then
उसके ब्राह्मण का
the person is actually called a Brahmana, not a Shudra.
ब्राह्मण में सबसे बड़ी धर्म क्या है लक्षण क्या है
The best quality of the dharmas, of the Brahmanas, is their simplicity.
ब्राह्मणिज्म
Simplicity is the Brahmanism.
okay
Understand?
Who is very simple, no duplicity, no hypocrisy. So two slogans are coming. Janmana jayate sudra sanskar dijuchyate vedat paఠे भवेद् विप्र ब्रह्म janati saiti brahmana. Janmana jayate sudra. When the baby takes back from the womb of his mother, he is called Sudra. Sudra means Socanati the Sudra. Socanati means always lamentation. This is mine, this is yours. So maybe a question will come, why we will say that baby is also Sudra? Why?
Can you hear Gurudev in the back speak in English?
Because our Shastra say in this way, when baby takes the birth from his mother, then he remember his previous parents. So for this regard, when he takes birth from the womb of his mother, baby, he is thinking, oh, this is not my mother. Because he remembers his previous mother, previous relative.
Can you hear Gurudev or not?
Maybe he is crying. Why baby is crying when he takes birth from the womb of his mother? और शास्त्र say in this way, जब कोई बच्चा मातृगर्भ से जन्म लेता है,
Shastra says, why the babies cry when they are born from the womb of the mother?
पूर्व जन्म की
Shastra explains, because the babies, they are remembering
रहता है.
their mothers from the previous life, their mother from previous life. So they see this new mother. Oh, what is this new place? This is not my mother. What is this new place? Baby is like
क्या सोचते हैं? Helpless.
feeling helpless. The baby feels helpless.
जब आपको देखा तो नया देश नया
So if you go to a new place, new language, new everything,
helpless हो जाओ.
you feel helpless because you don't know anyone and it's a new place, new language, new people. You feel completely helpless.
So further you start to cry. Oh, what to do now? In the same way, our Shastra also say, when the baby takes birth from his womb of his mother, that time he remembers his previous relatives, parents. So for the he is not my mother, she is not my mother, he is not my father. All the persons is completely new for me. And he thinks I am completely helpless. For this regard, baby cries loudly. So why? So for this regard, he is called Socanati Sudra. Sochana means, this is not, I am not belongs to them. They are not belongs to me. Baby are thinking. So this is called Sochana. Third you cried or not? How do you know? You forget, but your parents they know. This is. So another, so for this regard, the verse is coming. Janmana jayate sudra. Sanskar dijuchyate. When you taking Gayatri mantra, that is called impressions coming, sanskar. That is called dija. Dija means second birth. Di means two. Jo means birth. Janmana jayate Sudra sanskar dijuchyate. Vedat Pate Bhavet Vipra, when you qualify to read Vedas, that is called Vipra. Janmana Jayate Sudra Sanskar Diyutte Vedat Pate Bhavet Vipra. A Brahma Janati says to Brahmana. Who is the Brahman? One who knows about Brahma Tattva, Bhagavat Tattva, Nam Tattva, Nam Brahma. नाम ब्रह्म के बारे में जिसके ज्ञान
That person who knows about Nama Brahma, the holy names, has realization about holy names. That person is called the Brahmana.
He took birth from the Brahman family. But he has realization about Nama Brahma. यद्यपि हरिदास ठाकुर
Even though Srila Haridas Thakur was born
जवन
in the Muslim family,
फैमिली में जन्म लिया किंतु नाम ब्रह्म में
he had realization of Nama Brahma, transcendental holy names.
उनको क्या
That's why Mahaprabhu gave which title to him?
नामाचार्य हरिदास
Namacharya Haridas
नाम
Thakur.
ब्रह्म
Nama Brahma, he knows holy names.
बारे में जिसको ज्ञान होता है
Those who have knowledge and realization about the transcendental holy names, that person is actually an actual Brahmana.
फिर कैसे समझे कि नाम ब्रह्म
How to understand that the person has realization of the transcendental holy names?
जो लोग
Some symptoms will be there, like those who chant holy names. Those who are, they are Brahmanas. Those who don't chant holy names,
वे लोग क्या है अब्राह्मण है they are not ब्राह्मण
they are not Brahmanas. Like a Brahmana also will have this practice of chanting. Symptom is actually meant practice.
they are called ब्राह्मण also क्या सुनाई नहीं पड़े जोर से
Speak loudly. Even if they are not initiated in chanting holy names, the person is Brahmana. The devotee is asking. Gurudev said yes.
नाम ब्रह्म कहा जाता है ब्राह्मण हरिदास ठाकुर did not receive दीक्षा मंत्र who is the guru of Haridas Thakur because नाम is very powerful then दीक्षा पुरुष पुरस्सर्जा आदि अपेक्षा करना करे जिहास पर से आचंड हरिनाम हाउ इज पावरफुल
Harinam é muito poderoso.
जिहास पर से दीक्षा पुरस्सर्जा आदि अपेक्षा न करे हरिनाम does not wait for initiation or पुरस्सर्जा any kind of celebration just chanting holy names and holy names touch your tongue then all your sinful activity destroyed क्योंकि दिक्खा परस्त्या आदि अपेक्षा न करे जिहास पर से आचंडले उद्धारे हरिनाम जी पाप अहो वो तो सब कुछ गरियान जड़ जिहाद्री वर्तते नाम तुद्यम भगवत नाम इज वेरी पावरफुल ब्राह्मण Please go Brahmana. So Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada explained who is Brahmana. Brahman qualification is that he is very simple. No duplicity, no hypocrisy. Varnashram Dharma Brahmana. You understand? Our spirituality, we are saying, who is Brahmana? One who knows Nama Brahma. नाम ब्रह्म को जो जानते हैं अनुभव करते हैं
That person who realizes transcendental holy names, who chants holy names, he's a Brahmana.
सत्यकाम और जाबाल उपनिषद
So there's a Upanishad called Satakama and Jabavali. Vasudev Goswami wrote this book, Jabal Satakam.
जाबाल उपनिषद नाम के नाम क्या बताया
What's the name I told?
जाबाल उपनिषद
Jabal Upanishad.
ये जाबाली जो है एक महिला थी
So Jabali was a lady, woman, prostitute.
she was prostitute वो जाबाली के एक पुत्र था, उसके नाम था,
She had one son.
क्या नाम रखा?
The name of her son was Satyakam.
जब सत्यकाम 5 साल के हो गया,
When Satyakam was 5,
तब उसके
then
कहने लगे, सत्यकाम कहने लगे,
Satyakam told,
माँ मैं वेद
Mother, I'd like to study the Vedas.
देखो,
See,
वैश्या के पुत्र होकर के भी
being the son of a prostitute, still he told, Mom, I want to study the Vedas.
माँ बोले, देख बेटा, मैंने
Mother told,
ये वेद केवल ब्राह्मण के अधिकार है,
Son, I heard that the Vedas are only for Brahmanas. Only Brahmanas have the qualification for the Vedas.
कर सकते हैं,
Only the Brahmanas can study the Vedas, I heard.
के अधिकार नहीं था।
This is true. In the past, not all were qualified for the Vedas. Shastra explains.
वेद के अधिकार किस, वेद अध्ययन
Who
के
is
अधिकार किसके में है?
qualified to study the Vedas?
ब्राह्मण को।
The Brahman.
जन्मना आ जाए थे शूद्र, जन्म से ही ठीक है,
From birth, everyone is Shudra.
ये मेरा नहीं है।
Thinking, oh, this is mine, is not mine. So this is Shudra. Shudra thing to think of this mind is not mine.
वेद पाठ के अधिकार प्राप्त करते हैं,
And those who are qualified
विप्रकार।
to study the Vedas, they are called Vipra.
तो सत्यकाम कथा को सुना ठीक से,
Listen properly the story. Listen attentively.
बोल नहीं पाता, सुनता नहीं,
Why can you cannot repeat the stories of the Harikatha? Because you're not paying attention when you hear the stories. You're not writing them down.
व्यथा हुए हैं, तब
Actually, katha is when you feel touched by the story, when it gives you some pain, some touch your heart. Then it's really katha. Katha means byatha, like pain in the heart.
माँ बोले,
Otherwise, you haven't heard, you didn't actually listen the katha. So mother told, oh son,
ब्राह्मण के कार्य है, ब्राह्मण
so only Brahmanas can study the Vedas. So how can you study?
मैया
Oh mom,
पाठ करना,
I want to study the Vedas, mother.
बोले देखो,
Then she told, okay, look,
अच्छे गुरु से जाओ।
go to a good guru.
उनके पास छोटा बच्चा 5 साल के बालक, ज्यादा नहीं है,
So he was only 5 years old. Satyakam was how old? 5. He was 5.
पता चला उनके गांव के पास
And he got to know that near his village, a little bit far, there was a
है एक
Hindi connection problem.
तो गए पाठशाला में,
Anyway, there was a guru giving class of
जो उसे मैंने कहा था पहले सब
about the Vedas. Haridrim Gautam, the name of the guru. So I told, no, before only the Brahmanas they used to study.
भरी हुई थी,
So in the school, actually was full of Brahmana boys, his school.
लगा हुआ था,
Everyone was wearing tilak and
गले में कंठी,
also sacred thread. They had choti, that Sikha hair.
पाठशाला में जाकर के
So he went to the school, and
निर्भीक निडोर हो
you see, the 5-year-old, without any fear, he came
किसी के पास
to Gautam Rishi, Haridrim Gautam. Remember the name of the guru?
हरिद्रुम गौतम,
Haridrum Gautam.
हरिद्रुम गौतम के पास जाकर के
So he went to Haridrum Gautam, did obeisances, and said, Gurudev,
वेद अध्ययन करना
I'd like to study the Vedas. I want to study the Vedas, Gurudev.
है, बहुत सुंदर,
The boy was very beautiful, very pretty, very like strong and healthy body.
इसका पुष्कर और बलिष्ठ बालक था,
The boy was very healthy.
बालक था,
5-year-old, but a very like
सुंदर भी था,
like strong, like tall, big, big body and like healthy, curly hair,
घुंघराले बाल,
curly hair.
लंबी लंबी
His eyes were very long also. His nose was broad.
लाड़ जो है,
His forehead was so beautiful.
बाहु,
His arms were very long. He was 5 year old. He was 5,
पुत्र है,
but he was so beautiful. He looked like a prince. Very beautiful boy.
तो हरिद्रुम गौतम के निकट जा,
So he came to Haridrum Gautam, paid his obeisances. Haridrum Gautam said,
मेरे नाम
as, who are you?
क्या बताया,
He told, my name is, what name?
बालक के नाम क्या है,
What is the name of the boy?
हरिद्रुम गौतम ने पूछा,
Haridrim Gautam asked, what is your name? What did he answer? Satyakam.
अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा,
Okay, very nice.
तो हरिद्रुम गौतम ने कहा, बेटा
Haridrim Gautam said, oh my son,
आने के कारण क्या है,
why did you come to this school? Why have you come here?
What the reason? तो बालक निर्भीक निडर होकर बोले,
The boy fearless told,
गुरुदेव
and like boldly,
वेद अध्ययन,
Gurudev, I'd like to study the Vedas, learn the Vedas from you.
बहुत अच्छी बात है,
Oh, very nice.
वेद पाठ करना चाहिए।
You want to study the Vedas? Very nice.
कहे बेटा
Son,
एक बात बताओ,
tell me one thing.
तुम्हारे वंश के परिचय दो।
Tell me what is your lineage, your Vamsha, your family.
इसके परिचय, वंश परिचय।
So, Vamsha Parichaya, you have to tell what is your dynasty, your lineage.
दादी के नाम क्या है?
What is the name of your father, name of your mother?
बताओ।
Tell me.
कुल में तुम जन्म लिया।
In which dynasty did you take birth in?
तो बालक अत्यंत निडर हो गए।
The boy, boldly. He was a simple boy, he told.
पिताजी की तो नाम पता ही नहीं।
I don't know the name of my father.
माँ ने मुझे नहीं बताया।
My mother didn't tell me.
मेरे माँ के नाम है,
I just know the name of my mother is. What is the name of his mother?
और द नेम ऑफ हिज मदर सत्यकाम जाबाली। ये तो है,
Jabali.
कदा नहीं बोल पाता।
That's why you cannot speak Harikatha. You don't.
जाबाली।
The name of the mother was Jabali.
इसे फिर कहते हैं ना, मैं हरिकथा बोल नहीं पाता। क्यों हरिकथा?
That's why you say, why cannot speak Harikatha? Why can't you speak Harikatha? You don't remember the stories. At least remember 2-4 kathas. Remember the name of the mother of the boy. What is Harikatha? Just remember a little bit, then okay.
जाबाली।
So Jabali, the name of the mother. Okay,
पिताजी
nice.
के नाम?
The name of his father?
बोले मुझे पता नहीं, मुझे माँ ने नहीं
Oh, I don't know. My mother didn't tell me the name of my father.
बताया। के नाम है?
Okay, what is the name of your dynasty?
हैं? तुम कौन सा कुल में जन्म लिया?
In which dynasty you were born in? Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya or Shudra? Which one of them? Tell me.
छोटा बालक बोले
And the boy told,
पता नहीं है।
oh, not even this. I don't know also this.
हाँ सर। बोले जाओ, तुम्हारे माँ से पूछ कर
So Guru told, okay, go back to your house and ask to your mother about all this. The name of your father and the name of your dynasty.
माता पिता के नाम,
So name of parents, right? And also
माने तुम कौन सा कुल में
what is
जन्म लिया?
the dynasty, the Varna.
दौड़ करके आगे
So the boy came back to his house. You know, the village was very nearby. So he came to his mother, told, Maya, mother, mommy, tell me, please.
गुरुदेव ने मैंने पूछा, हरि
Gurudeva has asked me, Haridim Gautam asked me,
जी वेद मैं वेद पाठ करना चाहता हूँ।
because I want to study the Vedas. So he asked me, he told,
माता पिता के नाम और
what is the name of your parents?
के नाम बताओ।
What are your parents' name and the name of your dynasty?
कुल में
Brahmana, Kul, Kshatriya, Vaishya, which kind of Varna family?
जाबाली ने कह दी,
So Jabali told,
पकड़ करके
she took hold of her, like she caught her, took hold of her son, like embracing him and crying, oh my son, what can I tell you?
काल में जब
When I was young,
मैं अनेक पुरुष
when I was young, I have associated with many men.
हैं और इसी प्रकार मैं अपने
So because of this,
जीविका निर्वाह की
actually I maintain my life associated with many men.
मैं अनेक पुरुषों के संग करके अर्थोपार्जन करके
I was getting money because I was associated with many men. I was taking my livelihood.
सब पुरुष के संग से तुम्हारे
So from which man I got pregnant,
तुम आए हो ये भी मुझे पता नहीं
I don't know.
है। एक तो मैंने विवाह नहीं किया
So I didn't get married,
है और कौन सा पुरुष से संग करके
and also I don't know exactly who is your father, which one I got pregnant.
नाम मैं
So I cannot tell you the name of your father or my son.
इतने तुम्हारे साथ हमारे परिचय
I just
देना।
tell to Gurudev that
ये मेरे माताजी के नाम जवाली
the name of your mother is Jabali
मेरे नाम
and your name is Satyakam.
है। बालक सरल सहज है
The boy very simple.
आकर के
He came back
उसी सभा में उसी
So-
स्कूल में
in that school
है जहाँ पर
where there were
बालक
many Brahmana boys,
भरी हुई थी
full of Brahmana boys, so many Brahmana boys. Jabali came,
और आकर के
sorry, Satyakam
करके बोले
came, did obeisance, paid obeisance to Gurudev and told Gurudev.
बोले अच्छा बेटा माता
Gurudev said, oh son, have you asked your mother? Yes. What did she say?
माता जी जो बोला
Whatever your mother told, as it is, you tell me.
युवा काल में
So he told.
अनेकों पुरुषों के साथ
He told as it is. He told when my mother, when she was young, she associated with many
इस
men.
प्रकार
So she used to maintain her life like this.
संघ के फल से उसके मुझे प्राप्ति हुई उनके पता नहीं
She doesn't know from which man she got pregnant.
और उस समय
Like,
सारे बालक
who?
बालक करने लगे ये तो
All the boys said, oh, he's the son of a prostitute.
ये अपवित्र है
He's impure. All the boys told the Brahmana boys.
हम स्कूल में बैठेंगे नहीं.
Will not sit in the school with him. All the boys,
ब्राह्मण है ना क्षत्रिय.
he's not a Brahmana, he's not Kshatriya, Vaishya.
ना वैसा है.
He's not.
ब्राह्मण को कुछ स्कूल का ही नहीं है. ये ब्राह्मण वालों की स्कूल है.
This is the school of Brahmana boys. How the son of a prostitute can stay here?
गुरुदेव इसके
Gurudev, kick him out. Kick him out now, right away. Gurudev.
सब बालक ब्राह्मण.
All the Brahmana boys, they told Gurudev like this, and they started saying these words.
ये तो बेश्या के पुत्र है.
He's the son of a prostitute.
ये ब्राह्मण धर्म है ना.
He is not a Brahmana, not Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, nothing.
और इस स्थान को जहाँ पर वो आए थे.
So we have to clean this place where he has come. Where he has come, we have to clean this place with water of the Ganges.
हरिद्रिम गौतम ने
Haridrim Gautam.
माने हरिद्रिम गौतम become very क्या बोलते हैं serious.
Became very serious.
ब्राह्मण वर्ग
Oh, Brahmana boys, sit down, all of you.
बात मत करो.
Don't speak.
देखो ये बालक कितने सरल है.
Look how simple is this boy.
ब्राह्मण के लक्षण क्या है. क्या तुम
What is the quality of the Brahmanas? Do you know?
हरिद्रिम गौतम ने
Haridrim Gautam.
के पूछा.
He asked all the Brahmana boys, tell me,
ब्राह्मण के पहले लक्षण क्या है.
what is the first quality of a Brahmana?
कोई बालक उत्तर नहीं दे रहा है.
No one could answer.
ब्राह्मण के पहले लक्षण है क्या.
First quality of the Brahmana is simplicity, saralata.
जिसके हृदय में कुटिलता रहता है.
If you have crookedness in your hearts, actually you are Shudra.
सरल
Those who are so simple in their heart,
है. अंतर बाहिरी समय व्यवहार. अंतर बाहर में कुछ
inside, outside, no difference. There's no difference. There's a simple person.
वही ब्राह्मण है.
That person is a Brahmana.
ये बालक
So, look at this boy.
है कैसे सरल है. बालक ने क्या कहा.
How simple he is. Because the boy came and told
युवाकाल में मेरे माँ ने
that his mother, when she was
किया.
young, she had associated with many men.
उनको प्राप्त
And because of that, she got pregnant.
कैसे सरल.
You see how simple is this boy, his simple nature. He didn't hide any part of the story.
इस संसार में कोई अपने माँ को
In this world, would anyone
वो सब बोल सकता है.
say that, like,
किंतु ये बालक ने
would say like clearly that his mother is a prostitute? No one.
सरलता ही
But the boy did that. So,
लिखा है सरल में.
Sarata hi Brahmanata. A Brahmana is simple.
आर्जवम ब्राह्मण
Simplicity is Brahmanism.
अब्राह्मण. सरलता ही ब्राह्मणता.
Simplicity is Brahmanism.
अति अवश्य ही
So this boy certainly, he's a Brahmana boy.
इति गत्वा या जानकर के
Knowing this,
गौतम ने
Haridrim Gautam
वेद अध्ययन कराया.
taught the Vedas to this boy.
और फिर अंत में जो ग्रंथ जो लिखा गया
And then there was a book
के नाम
written. The name of the book
लिखा गया.
actually takes the name of the mother of the boy.
ये क्या.
The name of the book
जाबाल उपनिषद.
is called Jabala Upanishad.
वर्णाश्रम धर्म के ब्राह्मण धर्म को उसके बारे में बताया गया.
Talks about Varnashram Dharma and Brahmana Dharma. What the name of the Upanishad? Jabal Upanishad.
समझना चाहिए.
You have to understand.
जो ब्राह्मण कौन है.
Who is a Brahmana?
किसी कुल में कोई शूद्र कुल में यहाँ तक कि अंतज कुल में भी जन्म
Even he can be born in the Shudra Kula, even lower. Antaja Kul.
क्षेत्र
Antaja is outcast.
बाकी जो कुल उसे कहा जाता है.
So other kulas, other dynasty or family that is not Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Shudra,
अथवा मुसलमान धर्म मुसलमान
it's like Muslims or Antaja. Antaja means outcast. You can read in the Java Dharma.
ब्राह्मण क्षेत्र वैश्य शूद्र ये चार वर्ण
Outcast. I don't know proper English word. Paria,
चार
Portuguese.
वर्ण से यदि जन्म है, उसके भी अलावा
If you
कोई कुल में जन्म हो.
take birth in any other Varna, which is not Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Shudra,
धर्म उसे कहते हैं अंतज कहा जाता है.
and other dharmas is called Antaja, outcast.
चार वर्ण है ब्राह्मण क्षेत्र वैश्य शूद्र.
So four Varnas, Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Shudra.
ब्राह्मण क्षेत्र वैश्य शूद्र अपेक्षा
Except these,
और किसी कुल में कोई
if you are born in any other Kula, dynasty or caste, you are called Antaja, outcast.
ऐसे
So even that person who was born as an outcast, if he
ब्राह्मण धर्म माने ब्राह्मण की गुण प्राप्त
has the qualities of a brahmana,
उसके ब्राह्मण कहा जाए.
he is called a brahmana.
भागवत में श्लोक है
So this shloka in the Bhagavatam, which shloka?
ये श्लोक है जस्य जद लक्षणं प्रोक्तम पुंसो वर्णाभि व्यंजकम जत अन्यत्रोपि दृश्यते तत्रेनैव विनिर्दिशेत है. जो पुरुष के वर्णों को बतलाने वाले जो
If one shows the symptoms of being a brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya or shudra, as described above, even if he has appeared in a different class, he should be accepted according to those symptoms of classification.
उस लक्षण के अनुसार उसके वर्ण माना जाएगा. इसलिए सत्यकाम
So Satakam, although he was born as an outcast, he was not brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya or shudra. He was outcast because he was the son of a prostitute.
किंतु उसको क्या कह रहे हैं?
But
ब्राह्मण कहा गया.
he's called a brahmana.
उसकी सरलता.
Why? Because he's simple.
मूल लक्षण मूल
The main quality of a brahmana is that he is
सरलता. कोई कुछ
simple. He's devoid of crookedness, like not crooked, not
शास्त्र में जन्मना जाए
without duplicity.
फिर कह रहे हैं जन्मना जाए तो ब्राह्मण.
So Shastra explains. First, the Shastra explains, Janmana Jayate Shudra. Everyone is born Shudra. Another shloka, another point of view.
जब हम जन्म लेते हैं
Everybody is born as Brahmana.
उसमें कोई छल कपट नहीं रहता है.
Because when the boy is young,
नहीं रहता.
when we are born, we don't have duplicity hypocrisy. You know, the boys are very naive and simple.
व्यक्ति किसी से
So I give the example.
ऐसा उधार लिया ऋण
One
लिया,
person borrowed money from another person, and
जिससे आप ऋण लेते हो उसको क्या उत्तम वर्ण कहा जाता है.
so if you take money, if you borrowed, like suppose 2,000 rupees from someone,
वो व्यक्ति हर रोज आकर के कहेंगे भाई
every day that person will come to your house and
हो गया 2 महीने हो गया
ask the money back. Oh, give me the money. It's already been 1 or 2 months. Give me my money back.
चुका नहीं पा रहे हैं.
So, but that person who borrowed the money, he doesn't have the money yet to pay off.
ऐसे ऐसे करते हैं.
Oh, I'll give tomorrow, day after tomorrow.
लोग आकर के उत्तम वर्ण जो है वो
So,
आकर के दरवाजा खटखटाने
This person came
उसे पिताजी समझ गया.
and knocked the door, and the man understood, oh, that person came to take the money back, but I still haven't got the money to give him.
करके कमरे में बुला करके
So the father, this man called his son and told, go, that they are knocking the door, go there in the door, at the door, but tell that your father is not in the house. Then the boy came and told, what did he say?
कह रहे हैं
Oh, my father told me to tell that
नहीं है.
he's not in the house right now.
कार्य मतलब पिताजी है.
So if your father told you, it means your father is actually in the house. But you see how boys, they are so simple.
इसलिए कहते हैं बालक के स्वभाव क्या होता है.
So the nature of the boys,
इसलिए
they are so simple.
वो ब्राह्मण है.
That's why they are brahmanas.
बनते जाते थे वो कोई कुंडला का धारण कर लेते वो शूद्र बन जाता है.
Slowly, then the person starts becoming with duplicity and hypocrisy, then becomes Shudra.
इसलिए शास्त्र में फिर कह रहा है जन्मना जाते ब्राह्मण.
So Shastra, and another point also explains, Janama Jayate Brahmana. Everyone is born as Brahmana.
दूसरी हम कहा गया पारमार्थिक जगत में ब्राह्मण
And also,
कहा जाता है.
in the spiritual realm, what is a Brahmana?
ब्रह्म तत्व जो जनाती थी ब्राह्मण.
That person who knows Brahma Tata.
नाम ब्रह्म.
Which Brahma Tata? Nama Brahma, the transcendental holy names.
ब्रह्म.
Shabda Brahma.
नाम ब्रह्म भी जो जप करता है वह
That
नाम
person
ब्रह्म
who
भी जानते हैं.
chants holy names and knows holy names,
ब्राह्मण
he's a Brahmana.
है. इसलिए इस श्लोक अतीब जो है
This shloka is so glorious, so also deep. Which shloka? You should memorize this shloka.
प्रोक्तं पुंसो वर्ण विभञ्जकम् तदत्र नापि दृश्यते तत्तेनैव विनिर्देशेत्. हैं? हो गया कि नहीं?
Done?
अब यहाँ वर्ण तो हो गया. आश्रम के बारे
Okay, so we discussed about Varna. Let's come for discussing about the ashrams. You should remember. What is the quality of being a Brahmana? What is the quality of a Kshatriya?
वैश्य में क्या लक्षण है.
Quality of a Vaishya and quality of the Shudra.
जो अंतज में
And also who is outcast, Antaja.
पाया जाए
But if they are outcast, he gets also these qualities. He will fit into one of these varnas. Okay, continue. Now let's discuss ashram now. 7th canto, 12th chapter now. So the rules of brahmachari and vanaprastha. So Narada told,
देवर्षि नारद ने कहा ये युधिष्ठिर ब्रह्मचारी अपने इंद्रियों को वश में रखे
the brahmacharis control their senses,
माने दीनहीन,
very humble.
चरणों की दृढ़ श्रद्धा रखे,
They have strong faith in the lotus feet of Gurudeva,
गृह में गुरु के हित के लिए सभी
and they
कार्यों को करते हुए
perform their duties and serve in the house of Guru.
धर्म बता रहे हैं।
So now the dharma of brahmachari will be explained.
ब्रह्मचारी कौन होंगे?
So who will be brahmachari?
जो समस्त इंद्रियों के जो है
That person who controls all his senses,
करते हैं। हाँ समझे? काम क्रोध आदि के वशीभूत करके रखते
controls the lust and anger,
हैं।
then yes.
हाँ समझे?
Do you understand?
पशु से लेकर के सभी में काम क्रोध है।
Animals, everyone has got, even animals, human beings, everyone has lust and anger. Because this is the role of this world, is lust and anger. Maya has 3 modes of nature, Sattva, Raja and Tamaguna.
तमोगुण के द्वारा जीव
So by Sattva, Raja and Tamaguna, the jiva is completely controlled by lust and anger. But the brahmachari,
ना अपने इंद्रियों के जो है बस में रखते हैं।
he controls all his senses. This is the first brahmachari symptom, the quality. He he's celibate and he controls all his senses,
दृढ़ श्रद्धा की
very humble, and he
सेवा करे,
serves the feet of Gurudev with so much strong faith.
गुरु के हित के लिए कार्य करते हैं।
And he serves the Guru and does everything for the Guru just like a servant. And he lives in the house of Guru.
वसनम दंतो गुरु हितम आचरणं दासवन्नेषु गुरु सुदृढ़ं सुहृद। ब्रह्मचारी क्या करेंगे? सायंकाल प्रातः काल एवं
So the brahmachari, morning and evening, in silence, he will, with so much concentration, he will chant his Gayatri mantras.
हास परिहास न करे।
The brahmachari should not laugh and joke so much, otherwise his brahmacharya will be destroyed. Have to be in silence as much as possible.
वार्ता व कथा कम बोले।
Don't speak or speak less, very little.
प्रातः काल में ब्रह्म मुहूर्त में ब्रह्मचारी उठ जाए अपने।
So in the Brahma Muhurta, brahmachari wakes up,
your bed early in the morning ब्रह्म।
so they wake up from the bed early in the morning, brahmachari.
इसे कहते हैं प्रातः काल और सायंकाल में मौन रहकर एकाग्र चित्त से गायत्री मंत्र का जप करें।
So they should chant the Gayatri mantra with so much concentration.
मंत्र गायत्री मंत्र
Like Gopal mantra, Gayatri mantra, all these mantras that the Guru gave you.
एक गुरुदेव के मन है जप करें, गुरु मंत्र गायत्री आदि मंत्र जप करें।
Chant Guru mantra and other mantras.
आदि एवं भगवान पुरुषोत्तम विष्णु की उपासना करें। प्रातः काल में उठ करके सूर्य नमस्कार करें।
So early in the morning he'll do Surya Namaskar.
उठ करके
So early in the morning when you wake up, you should do what?
देव के नमस्कार करो।
Namaskar to Surya Deva.
हैं? हाँ सुनो। अग्नि आदि देवता के भी सम्मान करें।
Also honor Agni and other demigods,
करके भगवान विष्णु की पूजा
the fire, and also mainly do the puja of Bhagavan Vishnu.
सायं प्रातो उपासित गुरु अन्न कुरु सुरोत्तमं संधि ओमे च जद्भागं जपनं ब्रह्म समाहितम। गुरु जी के बुलाने पर
When the Guru will call him, the student should study the Vedic mantras regularly, every day before beginning his studies and at the end of his studies. The disciple should respectfully offer obeisances unto the spiritual master. So he will go to Gurudeva, and what should he do? Study the Vedas with Gurudeva, Gita, Bhagavatam, etc.
और नियम पूर्वक प्रतिदिन अध्ययन के प्रारंभ और अंत में
And follow the rules every day, in the beginning and the end of the studies, you should do obeisances to your Guru.
ब्रह्मचारी के लक्षण दिखाया।
So this is the quality of brahmachari. When he sits down and when he stands up,
स्मरण करके प्रणाम करके
he remembers Gurudev. He sits down and he stands only after remembering Gurudev and doing pranam to Gurudeva. So the brahmachari should be like this. You don't know all this, you never hear this, so how can you follow? So who is the brahmachari? You think just because you're like, ha ha, hu, you are a brahmachari? No. There's a brahmachari and there is the brastachari, like somebody who's not following the rules properly. You know? Brastachari.
ब्रह्मचारी जीवन पालन करो पहले।
So first you have to follow the brahmachari life, but you don't know.
इसलिए कैसे होते हैं? धीर स्थिर गंभीर।
So brahmachari is always deep, serious, grave.
हंसना नहीं।
Should not smile, not make fun. Stop your nonsense. In the morning should be silence. In silence.
गंभीर होकर के रहे।
Should always be very deep,
जो है स्मरण करें।
serious, and remembering Guru Vaishnavas,
जप करें।
chanting holy names.
गुरु जी के बुलाने पर जब गुरु बुलाते हैं तब अत्यंत
So when the Guru calls, with so much humility, he does pranam to the Guru,
समीप निकट खड़े हो जाए
and he
उसके
stands up.
आपके हृदय में जो प्रश्न है वो प्रश्न करें
And if you have any question, ask to Gurudev.
और वेद आदि अध्ययन करें
And study the Vedas. So Brastachari, Gurudev said brahmachari, not Brastachari, not following the rules. Also some English translation, good is corruption, like a corruption, some corrupted person,
नाम करें
not properly following.
शास्त्र के विधान के अनुसार मेघला मृगचर्म वस्त्र जटा दंड कमंडल और यज्ञपीठ धारण
So according to the rules of the scriptures, he should have a kamandalu
करना चाहिए हैं?
and
संस्कार और वस्त्र दंड कमंडल हैं?
clothes and kamandalu, water pots and
ब्रह्मचारी प्रातः काल और
brahmachari early in the morning and evening.
शिक्षा से प्राप्त समस्त वस्तुएं गुरुदेव
Carrying pure kusha grass in his hand, the brahmachari should dress regularly with a belt of straw and with deerskin garments. He should wear matted hair.
के बाद शास्त्र अध्ययन के बाद
So after studying the Vedas, the brahmachari should
कम से कम 11
at least go to 11 houses asking for bhiksha donations for his guru. How many houses? At least 11 houses, at least.
हाँ समझे ब्रह्मचारी को क्या करना चाहिए
So the brahmachari should do what?
प्रातः काल में उठ करके
Early in the morning after waking up,
गायत्री मंत्र आदि जप
chant the Gayatri mantra, read the Vedas, study the Vedas, and then
कम से कम 11
she should go to at least 11 houses. And then
गुरुदेव के लिए दीक्षा लेकर
ask bhiksha from for Gurudev, some donation for the Guru.
हाँ समझे
Do you understand?
हैं? हम लोग जब थे मठ में यही करते थे
When I used to stay in the temple, that was what I used to do.
दीक्षा में जाते थे
Every day I used to go to bhiksha. Verse 5,
ये ब्रह्मचारी है
verse 4, verse 4.
हैं? नहीं तो व्यभिचारी बन जाता है एक
So this is the rule of a brahmachari. Otherwise you become a vyabhichari. Do you know what is vyabhichari? Stupid nonsense.
हैं?
Chapter 12.
ब्रह्मचारी प्रातः काल और शाम
So the brahmachari, early in the morning and evening, he should bring bhiksha donations.
तो वस्तुएं गुरुदेव को अर्पण
And whatever he gets, he must offer to Gurudeva. To Gurudeva. So,
हम लोग के नियम ऐसे था पहले पहले
so before in the beginning, this was our rule also.
चाहते हैं हैं? उसमें कुछ लोग तो पैसा देते
So when you used to go for bhiksha, some people used to give money.
10 पैसा 5 पैसा 50 पैसा 100
So maybe
देते थे हम लोग
10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, 1 rupee.
दिखू जाए
So all the money we got, we had to give to Gurudev, put in front of him.
मुझे दिखाओ
So Gurudev said, before going to the market and spending the money, you have to show to me
हाँ समझे
the money and what you have.
गुरुदेव को दिखाना पड़ता था
Have to show to Gurudev.
को तो दे देते हैं पैसे
Nowadays, you give half to Gurudev, keep the other half in your pockets.
आज समझ नहीं
No.
सब गुरुदेव के चरण में
Verse 5, Gurudev was reading. So you have to give every day to Gurudev, everything.
3 रुपया
So maximum 3 rupees, 4 rupees or 5 rupees we used to get in the Bhiksha, not more.
आटा होता था
11 rupees was very rare.
2.5 किलो 3 किलो आटा हो जाता था और
Maybe some brahmachari would get 1.5 kilo with flour or
वो भी सिक्का सिक्का होता है ना 25 पैसा 50 पैसा
50 cents.
है 2-3 रुपया जा होते थे
So
कहते सब मेरे को मुझे दो
he used to, maybe 2-3 rupees we used to get. And then Gurudev told, show me everything, give it to me. This was the rule at that time.
के समय मठ की जो व्यवस्था
Actually, at our time, how to stay in the temple, now it's completely different. Nowadays, you don't see these things any longer, how it was.
कहाँ वो आश्रम बिगड़ गए
Like it's spoiled nowadays, not as good as that time.
ये पुराना कथा कहें तो लोग विश्वास नहीं करेंगे
So even people cannot believe that in the past was like this, but we did also all this. We have done all this.
इसलिए कहते हैं ब्रह्मचारी
So,
काल और
The brahmachari should, verse 5, the brahmachari should go out morning and evening to collect alms,
को जो है
and he should offer all that he collects to the spiritual master.
कभी
He should eat only if ordered to take food by the spiritual master. Otherwise,
आदेश हो
so if the guru tells, then you can eat.
नहीं हो
If the guru does not eat, does not give order, then you don't eat. Then you fast.
वह सभी के प्रति भद्र और शील संपन्न हो सीमित भोजन
A brahmachari would be quite well behaved and gentle and should not eat or collect more than necessary. He must always be active and expert, fully believing in the instruction of the spiritual master and the Shastra. Fully controlling his senses, he should associate only as much as necessary with women or those controlled by women.
रखे हैं समझ में आ रहा है
Do you understand?
आलस होने से सोना नहीं शरीर की रक्षा के लिए जितना हमारे शरीर में
So should not be lazy.
सोने की जरूरत है
How much is necessary to sleep, for your body to sleep, then you sleep. If you sleep too much, then you'll be lazy. Laziness come.
और गुरुदेव की सेवा अत्यंत दक्षता पूर्ण करें
And he's very expert in serving the Guru,
पूर्ण विश्वास
has so much faith in the words of the Guru.
इंद्रियों के वशीभूत रखे
He has his senses under control. So the senses should be controlled.
हैं इंद्रियों के वशीभूत क्यों नहीं रखते बोले ब्रह्मचारी
Why the brahmacharis cannot control
नॉनसेंस जो हो गया
their senses? Because of the internet, stupid nonsense.
सारे पाश्चात्य देशों की स्टूपिड नॉन
All the stupid nonsense of Western countries, now it's here and they're watching also.
पीता रहता है
They even smoke ganja bang, marijuana.
इसलिए कलयुग में क्या हो गया सब
That's why in Kali Yuga everything
अखरा समझते हो
became
तर्पण आ गई
full of sense gratification only.
इसलिए कह रहे नहीं
No,
वशीभूत रखे
have to keep the senses under control.
अपने साथ जितने आवश्यकता हो उतना ही वार्तालाप
And only speak to the ladies what is necessary.
स्त्रियों के साथ
So the brahmacharis should speak only what is necessary with the ladies.
प्रयोजन है
Only what is necessary.
किस प्रकार अपने माँ के भांति दर्शन करें
And you should see the ladies as your mother or
अपने छोटे
as your younger sister.
हैं स्त्रियों के प्रति इसी प्रकार
You should see the women have this mood towards ladies.
स्त्रियों के प्रति क्या भावना रखना चाहिए
Which mood?
भाव रखना चाहिए
Like the mother
हैं अथवा उनकी बड़ी बहन
or like the
बहन के भांति
younger sister or
के प्रति भावना रखो
older sister.
हाँ समझ में
Understand?
तुम्हारी इंद्र ठीक रहेगा
Then your sense will be under control.
हैं? और सबसे बड़ी बात क्या है
But the most important is just
मजाक मत करो
don't make fun with ladies. Like don't laugh and joking with ladies. Because you're guru, God brother, God sister, then you're making fun, like laughing and joking with the ladies. You will not.
क्या हो गया
Slowly, what will happen? Maya
डस ले ले
will catch you, but you're not seeing, but it's going on. So
ब्रह्मचारी
the brahmachari should speak to the ladies only what is necessary. Should not speak too much. Speak only what is necessary. That's it.
हैं? निंदा करना नहीं है उनके क्या किसी प्रकार
Should-
अवहेलना करना नहीं है
should-
Don't dishonor to them.
But don't dishonor the ladies.
You give respect
You have to give respect to all the ladies. just like they were your mother.
सम्मान करो. You have to give respect all the ladies as like your mother or your younger sister or elder sister. हाँ? स्त्रियां भी उसी प्रकार भी रखे ब्रह्मचर्य के साथ.
Ladies also should not
हास परिहास न करें.
too much laughing, joking with brahmacharis. Not speaking too much with brahmacharis also.
और दूसरी क्या है?
And another point,
स्त्रियों से दूर रखे. एक नहीं आप
be far from women.
घटाघट हो जाए.
Like she's like my mother and sister, so no problem.
साथ में बैठ जाए. ऐसे नहीं.
Sitting closely, no. Should be far, sit far from each other. Understand?
Understand? हाँ. उतना ही रखो. हमें जैसे जरूरत है.
Only keep contact according to what is necessary. So,
ब्रह्मचारी इंद्रियों को वशीभूत रखे. स्त्री एवं स्त्री वशीभूत रहने वाले साथ जितने
oh sorry, they said falling down.
उतना ही व्यवहार.
So just
जितना जरूरत है.
only what is necessary. Just speak what is necessary to them.
किसी प्रकार इधर उधर के हाथ परिहास.
I'm sorry that this thing had fallen from my mouth, so I'm so sorry. So just speak with them what is necessary.
नहीं है उसे बृहत् ब्रह्मचारी कहते हैं. जिसको कहा जाता है नैष्ठिक ब्रह्मचारी.
So one thing is a nashtik brahmachari.
नहीं है उसे कहा जाता है बृहत् ब्रह्मचारी.
Verse 7. A brahmachari, or one who has not accepted the grihastha ashram family life, must rigidly avoid talking with women or about women, for the senses are so powerful that they may agitate even the mind of a sannyasi, a member of the renounced order of life.
जन्म मुझे विवाह शादी करना नहीं है.
So in this life I will not get married. So Hindi connection problem.
बृहत् ब्रह्मचारी व नैष्ठिक
So a person who never gets married is called Brihat Brahmachari or Naistik Brahmachari. Two kinds of Brahmachari. Brihat Brahmachari, also called Naistik Brahmachari. Another kind is,
क्या ब्रह्मचारी?
what is the name? I just forgot.
जो उपकुर्बान
Upakurvam Brahmachari.
ब्रह्मचारी कहा जाता है. उपकुर्बान ब्रह्मचारी से कहा
Upakurvam Brahmachari is that person who,
सारे गुरुदेव के रहने
for 12 years, he stayed in the ashram of the Guru,
आदि संगत करके भजन आदि
controlled his senses doing bhajan. Then
अपने गृहस्थ धर्म में प्रवेश करते हैं.
he enters Grihastha Dharma.
उपकुर्बान
So this is called Upakurvam Brahmachari.
हाँ सर. हाँ
Understand?
देखो विवाह करने पर भी
But even after getting married, he is called a brahmachari. How possible?
मेरे विवाह का तो गृहस्थ हो गया ब्रह्मचारी कैसे?
Well, after getting married, he should be grihastha, not brahmachari.
मत है.
This is the opinion of some acharyas.
लिखा गया
Some shastras explain what?
केवल पुत्रार्थ
That
अपने स्त्रियों के जो संग आदि करते हैं
if you also say to your wife just
कारण से वो
for having babies,
स्त्रियों के साथ संपर्क नहीं रखते.
and if you don't have any contact with the ladies
गृहस्थ भी
except for having babies,
ब्रह्मचारी भी कहा.
so this person is also called a brahmachari.
हैं? स्त्री रहने पर भी स्त्रियों
Even though he's married,
किसी प्रकार
he's not
दैहिक संबंध नहीं रहा.
having relationship, bodily relationship with the woman.
जैसे रामायण में भगवान
Like in the Ramayana, we see
14 साल वन में रहे.
Ramachandra was 14 years in the forest.
सीता जी के साथ
He was with Sita Devi.
लेकिन वे गृहस्थ है.
They looked like grihastha,
ब्रह्मचारी वेश धारण किया.
but he was even using a brahmachari cloth.
चंद्र वन में तो रहे.
So Ramachandra was in the forest.
धारण किया.
So why was he using brahmachari clothes, garments?
ये तो विपरीत हो रहा है.
This is like opposite, no? What is it?
जटाजूट बलगल आदि
He was even using like the dreadlocks, just like a brahmachari.
है. आ रहे ना श्रीमद रामायण में एक कथा भी है, भागवत में एक कथा प्रसंग भी है.
In the Bhagavatam and also Ramayana explains this about Ramachandra. So how Ramachandra became brahmachari? Because even though he was married, he didn't have any bodily relationship with his wife.
है. इसलिए शास्त्र में कहा गया
Shastra explains
है. जो गृहस्थ होकर के भी
that person can,
ब्रह्मचारी भी कहा जाता है.
some grihastha, they can even be one kind of a brahmachari. Because the main quality of this brahmachari is celibacy, controlling his senses. Otherwise, if like birds or like dogs associating with ladies, like
कहा जाता है.
then this is useless.
हैं? इसलिए शास्त्र में लिखा है, ये भागवत में श्लोक भी है,
So it's look in the Bhagavatam.
पुत्र उत्पादन करने के
If for procreation, for having babies, the men associate with the ladies when they are in the proper moment of their periods, not period, when the cycle for fecundation, let's say fertilization, how to be pregnant, then
किसी प्रकार
if you associate only that moment and for that purpose of having baby, then if you don't have any other body relationship with a woman, then this man is also considered a brahmachari and a woman brahmacharini.
ऐसे शास्त्र में लिखा है,
Shastra explains.
हैं? केवल विवाह करने से वो गृहस्थ
Not because a person got married, he is a grihastha.
होने के बाद पत्नी
Even after getting married,
विवाह होने पर भी
even after marrying with your wife,
उत्पादन के लिए,
if only for having babies, you associate for having babies only.
इसलिए भागवत में ऐसे लिखा है,
So Bhagavatam explains.
हैं? इसलिए कहते हैं, देखो दो प्रकार के ब्रह्मचारी का
So two kinds of brahmachari.
बृहत व्रत ब्रह्मचारी,
Brihat Brata Brahmachari,
नैष्ठिक ब्रह्मचारी।
also called Naishtik Brahmachari, whole life celibate.
ब्रह्मचारी स्त्रियों के साथ वार्तालाप न करें,
So the Naishtik Brahmachari should never speak with women because the senses are so powerful
क्योंकि मन की
and can attract even the minds of great yogis.
हैं? युवक ब्रह्मचारी युवती गुरुपत्नी से केस आदि संभालना, शरीर में तेल लगाना,
Verse 8. If the wife of the spiritual master is young, a young brahmachari should not allow her to care for his hair, massage his body with oil, or bathe him with affection like a mother.
गुरुपत्नी गुरु माता के
So, with the Guru Mata, the wife of Guru, you should never
ये समस्त कार्य आदि न करें,
do all these things that were described.
गत स्पर्श न करें।
Not touch the body of the mother of Guru. Of the, sorry, wife of Guru. Oh, but she's like a mother. No.
हाँ सुन, शास्त्र में लिखा गया, जिस
Shastra explains.
मरे हुए सांप को देखने भी
Just like if you see a dead snake, also you become afraid, right? Even if seeing a dead snake. In the same way,
भावना रखना चाहिए।
you should feel the same about women.
युवती स्त्री निश्चित ही आग के समान होती है और
Verse 9. Woman is compared to fire, and man is compared to a butter pot.
अतः एकांत
Therefore, a man should avoid associating even with his own daughter in a secluded place. Similarly, he should also avoid association with other women. One should associate with women only for important business and not otherwise.
शास्त्र में लिखा गया,
Shastra explains.
लिखा है,
What?
नवाग्नि प्रमदा नाम घृत कुंभ स पुमान सुताभिमपि रहो जगन्नाथ उन्नता जावत है अर्थकृत है। सब समय ब्रह्मचारी अपने को क्या समझे,
The brahmachari should always think a woman is like
अग्नि के भांति
the fire.
है। युवती स्त्री निश्चित ही आग के समान होती
Young women are just like fire,
कैसे, घी के घड़ा के
and men they are like,
यदि घी के घड़ा अग्नि के पास रख दिया जाए, घी क्या हो जाएगा,
men are like
पिघल जाएंगे।
the butter pot. So if you put a butter pot near the fire, the ghee will melt.
सावधानता से रहें,
So should always be careful. Better to be careful
दुर्घटना
to avoid the problems, to avoid the accidents.
के साथ कैसे वार्तालाप करें,
So how to speak with women?
दूरी रख करके,
They're a bit far,
जितना जरूरत है
and only what is necessary.
नहीं, अपने खाट में बैठा करके बात करो, नहीं,
Not sitting together and
जितना जरूरत होता है
only what is necessary.
दूरी,
And keeping some distance.
समझो।
Do you understand? Duri, like distance.
और एकांत भी
And
बात नाम
not speak in solitary place also.
जरूरत है, बात
Only what is necessary, only that.
प्रमाणम ग्राम विद्वान भी संकर्षयते,
Because senses are very powerful, the attraction of the senses.
मात्रा सहसा द्विता नाभि दीप्तना स्वरूप से बलवान इंद्रियोग्रामो विद्वान भी संकर्षयते। बड़े बड़े विद्वान
Even great personalities, they
मन के द्वारा,
are attracted by Maya and deluded by Maya.
इसलिए
That's why
चारी
the brahmachari
अपने इंद्रियों के क्या करे,
should
संयत रखे।
control his senses. Understand?
करना नहीं, प्रभुपाद कहते हैं,
Prabhupada told those who say that women are very inferior, actually they are more attached to women. That's why they're always putting women down. Those who put women down, externally they are like putting them down, but internally they want to enjoy them. This is not my kata, like Sam Prabhupada told. Those who say women are very, like, put women down, like, oh, I don't speak with women, you're a woman, go away, be far from me, be far from me. Actually, that person is thinking more about women. Understand? So you should also not put women like inferior. Actually, you see them, honor them like a mother. Do pranam to women just like if they were your mother. And honor them. What did I say? How to honor women? Like they are your mother. Not put them down like an inferior position, but like a mother. Honor them. So all this description is here. How the brahmachari should behave with women. So you should honor the women like she's your mother. Just like you would give honor to your mother. Understand? Do pranam to them.
जब तक जी आत्मा साक्षात्कार के द्वारा अपनी देह इंद्रिय को आभास अर्थात प्रतिमात्र रूप में स्थित करके उसे मुक्त नहीं हो जाता है तब तो उसका
Verse 10. As long as a living entity is not completely self-realized, he cannot be relieved of the conception of duality. Thinking I'm a man, I'm a woman. So those who cannot even control his senses, they have this dvaita bhav, dualism. Those who control their senses, they don't have this dualism, like I'm a man, I'm a woman. Dualism is like, oh, I'm a man, I'm a woman. Like he's a man, I'm a woman, like this. We see in this world that opposite sex, they attract so easily to each other, opposite sex. It's natural attraction in this world. Even in Kali Yuga, even men and men, they are attracted to each other. Men to men attraction. And also women to women, they attract, like homosexuals. They attract. And they do sex life also. It's Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, everything's possible. So there's the sex between men and women. But in Kali Yuga, even women, woman, they also become in sex life, engage in sex life, and also men, also with men, also absorbed in sex life, sexual relation. This is Kali Yuga. So the brahmachari should stay alone. Alone. Two brahmacharis should not stay together in one bed. Two brahmacharis or brahmacharinis should not stay together in one bed. Do you understand? Yes. Because natural. Kali Yuga, no? So Bhagavatam explains. Oh no, but I'm a brahmachari, he's also a brahmachari. So there is no problem. No. Your senses are also weak. Because your senses might be also. So even brahmacharini also. Two women together also should not stay together. So look. So there is a chance that he will fall down because his intelligence is bewildered. He cannot be relieved of the conception of duality, which is epitomized by the duality between man and woman. Those who have bodily conception. So the brahmacharis, listen. The brahmachari should stay alone, ekant. Yes. Verse 11. So all the rules I told about the brahmacharis, actually they apply also for the grihastas and the sannyasis also. So all the rules I told for the brahmacharis, they are also for the grihastas.
दो प्रकार
I told in the beginning 2 kinds of brahmacharis. One is called which kind?
बृहद ब्रह्मचारी
Brihad brahmachari, or also called Naishtik brahmachari.
क्या होता है?
What did I say?
बृहद व्रत ब्रह्मचारी
Brihat brahmachari, Brihat vrata brahmachari.
उसके एक नाम है,
And another name, same kind, Naishtik brahmachari.
और दूसरी होता है
And second,
क्या ब्रह्मचारी बता
which brahmachari I told?
उपकुर्बान ब्रह्मचारी,
Upakurvam brahmachari. Upakurvam.
जो इंद्र के संगत नहीं कर
That person cannot control his senses. He stayed 12 years in the house of Guru, then he can get married after.
शास्त्र में विधान दिया,
Shastra gave instruction also, like they gave an injunction, you can marry. Permission. If you cannot control your senses, then what should you do?
उपयुक्त है पत्नी
Appropriate wife, you should marry
विवाह के तरह
her.
अविवाहित नहीं,
Not no marriage. Boyfriend, girlfriend, like boyfriend, girlfriend, no, not like,
आज से
understand?
भारतीय सभ्यता संस्कृति में boyfriend
In India culture, there is no boyfriend, girlfriend. This is Western culture.
तो विवाह कर लो,
So get married,
कोई मना तो नहीं कर रहा,
stay together, nobody is prohibiting.
इसलिए इसी प्रकार करें, मैंने ब्रह्मचारी के जो संयम आदि गुण बतलाए हैं,
So verse 11, all the rules and regulations apply equally to the householder and the sannyasi.
के लिए गुरुकुल में रहकर गुरु की सेवा परिचर्या
The grihasta, however, is given permission by the spiritual master to indulge in sex during the period favorable for procreation.
गृह में वास करना पड़ता है, गृहस्थ के लिए क्या है?
So the grihasta,
गृहस्थ जो है आश्रम में नहीं रहे,
he will not live in the temple.
अपने
He will live in
घर में रहे,
his own house.
क्यों?
Why?
ना जो गृहस्थ यदि मठ में रहे
If the grihasta would stay in the temple,
पालन कर नहीं पाएंगे,
he could not
इसलिए
follow his stridharma. So that's why Shastra says the grihasta have to stay in his house with his wife. Maybe you can ask Gurudeva what's the meaning of grihasta cannot keep his stridharma. Like what about woman exactly? What if you could ask?
गृहस्थ
Like translation, how Gurudeva would tell this in English.
ऋतुगामिन्यम अर्थात पत्नी ऋतुकाल होने पर
So when the woman is in a favorable time for procreation,
वास करना
then
के कर्तव्य है,
the man stays with the woman at this moment. This is the duty of grihasta.
अपने पत्नी के
So the grihasta should stay with his wife in his house.
और नहीं तो मठ में भी रहे और घर में
Otherwise,
न घाट का न
if they stay in the temple, actually they're not here, not there. No, you cannot put one leg in different boats, like 2 different boats, one leg in each boat. No, if you're grihasta, stay in your house.
हाँ समझो,
Understand?
इसमें कारण है, नहीं तो तुम्हारे दोस्त यहाँ पर फैला देंगे सब।
Otherwise, your fault will also spread in the temple.
इसलिए गृहस्थ अपने घर में रह करके
So the grihasta should stay in their house
गुरुदेव की सेवा करे,
and serve Gurudeva.
ठीक है ना?
Good. Okay.
ब्रह्मचर्य का व्रत धारण करने वाले के लिए आंखों में अंजन या सुरमा लगाना, तेल मलना, शरीर की मालिश करना, ये समस्त जो है माना करें। मद्य सेवन आदि, पुष्पार धारण करना, ये समस्त अंगराग आदि करना, ये समस्त त्याग देना चाहिए। ब्रह्मचारी अत्यंत सरल रूप में रहें।
So the brahmachari should stay, live in very simple way.
अच्छा, बहुत सुंदर कथा करे।
Very beautiful katha. So Gurudeva also taught verse 12. Brahmacharis or grihastas who have taken the vow of celibacy should not apply powder or ointment to the eyes, massage the head with oil, massaging the body with the hands, seeing a woman or painting a woman's picture, eating meat, drinking wine, decorating the body with flower garlands, smearing scented ointment on the body,
अधिकार के अनुसार
or decorating the body with ornaments. This they should give up.
जैसे मैंने पहले कहा,
So like I told before,
स्वभाव वाले जो होते हैं उसके ब्राह्मण कहा जाता है। तो उनके लिए क्या करना चाहिए?
so a person of Brahmanic nature is a Brahmana.
में वास करते हुए शिक्षा, कल्प, व्याकरण, छंद
He should study in the Vedas.
उपनिषद
जो-
अपने अधिकार के अनुसार
So according to his eligibility, he should study the Vedas.
चिंतन मनन करे समर्थ गुरु द्वारा
If possible, the student or disciple should reward the spiritual master with the remuneration the spiritual master requests, like dakshina. You have to give something to Gurudev.
समझ में आता है
Do you understand?
बिना दक्षिण से काम नहीं होता
Without dakshina, will not be able to get.
उनकी
So we have to give something to Gurudev.
गृहस्थ आश्रम
And then, following the master's order, the disciple should leave and accept one of the other ashrams, namely the Grihastha ashram, Vanaprastha ashram, or Sannyasa ashram as he desires. Like I spoke. Okay, stay in the house of Guru for how long? At least for 12 years. Stay in the house of the Guru in the temple.
और गुरुगृह में रह करके
Stay in the temple, perform hard austerities,
गुरु सेवा आदि करते
serving the Guru.
और फिर 12 साल के बाद
Then after 12 years, what should you do?
यदि इंद्र के संयत
Then if you cannot control your senses,
के साथ
then you marry to a beautiful wife and stay in the house. And your wife should have good qualities, like good person.
लड़के शादी कर लो
Not any person should have sulakshana, like good character, good characteristics. How to get married to a
लक्षण तो होनी चाहिए
beautiful and nice quality person?
होनी चाहिए
Which kind of qualities?
जिस स्त्री के साथ तुम विवाह करोगे
So when you marry to a woman, that woman should have sundara lakshana, like beautiful qualities.
4 प्रकार के पुरुष होता है
Like 4 kinds of men and also 4 kinds of women exist.
ये समस्त वर्णन बहुत है
All this is described, isn't it?
कहाँ से तो नहीं करो
So not marry like this without analyzing this first.
पद्मिनी पद्मिनी स्त्री जो
So-
है, श्रेष्ठ माना जाता है
Padmini, wife, is highest.
पद्मिनी संखिनी
Padmini, Sankini,
क्या क्या बता रहे
and another.
ये समस्त लक्षण कहा गया
So all these symptoms.
सबसे सुलक्षणा
So the best woman is the,
कौन होता है
which kind? The Padmini woman. So married to a Padmini woman, very calm nature, very beautiful also.
ये सबसे वर्णन किया गया शास्त्र
All this is described in the Shastra.
सुलक्षणा
Good quality, curly hair,
बड़ी बड़ी हो
her eyes are long, and also her eyes are coming out. How do you say? No, like the protuberant, like eyes coming out a little bit, like
लंबी आंख
no, the eyes are a little bit coming out of the globes, but in a beautiful way, of course. Her broad nose and
सुंदर होना चाहिए बक्षस्थल सुंदर हो
beautiful chest,
है देखने में सुंदर हो
beautiful woman.
समस्त लक्षण बताए गए
All these qualities are explained about the Padmini woman.
स्त्रियों के साथ विवाह आदि करके रहे
To marry to a Padmini woman, so there's Sulakshana. No, you married to any
के साथ शादी कर ले
girl,
क्या हो
then actually your life will be
आज हो जाए
this a disgrace.
उसी का अर्थ है विवाह नहीं हो जाएगी
So it's not a marriage, it's a
बर्बाद
barbadi. Like not bibaha, not marriage, but barbadi, disgrace, like a terrible thing.
सुलक्षणा युक्त
So Shastra explains, you have to marry with a good lady with good characters, good characteristics. Like especially this Padmini, then you marry to a Padmini woman,
विदेश में
one kind of woman.
विदेशी जो है भक्तिवेदांत साईं महाराज के ये प्रश्न पूछा
So one Videshi Westerner asked to Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, please tell us,
तो आपने शादी किया
you told us that you got married,
तो आपने गुरुदेव
so, but your Gurudeva, Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Prabhupada, why didn't he get married? Please tell me.
भाई लोग कई
Because people ask all kinds of questions, you know, people can ask all kinds of questions.
प्रश्न किया है साईं महाराज के जीवन जो जिस समय पढ़ता क्या बोले प्रभुपाद लीला में
So in the Prabhupada Lilamrita book, it's written this story.
उनसे पूछा गया
So the person asked,
प्रश्न पूछ
no, the Westerners, they can ask anything.
वाले उनके मुख में जो आ जाए
So whatever they want, they ask. So she asked,
आप तो गृहस्थ से
okay, you from Grihastha became sannyasi, okay.
ब्रह्मचारी गृहस्थ बानर
So, Brahmachari Grihastha Vanaprasthanyas, okay. But your Prabhupada Gurudeva, you told that
नैष्ठिक ब्रह्मचारी
he was Naishtik Brahmachari.
गुरुदेव शादी क्यों नहीं
Why didn't your Guru get married? Please tell me.
हैं? उत्तर उन्होंने क्या किया गया
So what did he answer?
बोले मेरे गुरुदेव क्या लिए ऐसी कोई सुलक्षणा
My Gurudeva told, I didn't find not like a woman good enough for me, for marrying me.
शादी करने
like you cannot marry to any lady. Like she have good qualities, you know.
और ऐसे बोल
Some Chandalini.
तो शादी नहीं होगी तुम्हारे क्या हो गया जीवन
Then Chandalini belongs to Chandal, you know, Chandal. Like, then actually your life, married life will be a disgrace.
ये शादी करो है दिक्कत है
So you have to analyze properly the woman who are you getting married to.
सुलक्षणा युक्त
So Sulakshana Jukta with good characteristic. What is a Sulakshana? Good qualities person. I told.
प्रकार के पुरुष होते हैं
4 kinds of men and 4 kinds of women also exist. Understand?
ये 4 प्रकार की जो स्त्री जो है
So the 4 kinds of
सबसे अच्छा लक्षण युक्त
woman.
कहा जाता है
The best woman is called Padmini.
पद्मिनी संखिनी और क्या कहते
Sankini, another names is,
हैं अरे बताता रहता हूँ जब
I always tell, sometimes I tell.
याद नहीं है सब याद है
Now I'm not remembering, but
हैं?
yeah.
सबसे सुलक्षणा युक्त कहते हैं
So the best woman is the Padmini.
हैं? पद्मिनी लक्षण के क्या क्या होता है
What are the qualities of the Padmini?
हमने
It's also described. I'll not speak too much.
नहीं तो तुम लड़की को देखोगे
Otherwise you'll be analyzing the women, if they are Padmini or not.
हैं? चलो जहाँ पर भागवत में लिखा है वही मैं बता रहा हूँ
Anyway, what Bhagavatam says, I just tell. So,
इसलिए कहता है तत्पश्चात अर्थात गुरुगृह में द्वादश काल करने के पश्चात
so after staying 12 years in the house of Guru,
गृहस्थ आश्रम
taking the permission of Guru, then you can accept Grihastha Ashram, Vanaprastha Sannyas, or you can continue living in the house of Guru like a brahmachari.
आश्रम में अग्नि गुरु आत्मा और अपने आश्रित जीवों के साथ सभी प्राणियों के नियंता रूप में विद्यमान है ये एक ही समय सर्वत्र प्रविष्ट होकर भी प्रविष्ट भी है और भी नहीं है मनुष्य मात्र के इस तत्व को अनुभूति करना चाहिए
So,
इस प्रकार
verse 15, one should realize that in the fire, in the spiritual master, in oneself, in all living entities, the Supreme God, Vishnu, has simultaneously entered and not entered. He is situated externally and eternally as the full controller of everything.
हो जाता है
By practicing this way, whether one be in the brahmachari ashram, grihastha, vanaprastha or sannyas ashram,
वर्णाश्रम
one must always realize that God
उमान
is the supreme absolute truth.
नन्नत तत्व सो कारणम भगवान विष्णु कैसे प्रसन्न होते हैं
So how Bhagavan Vishnu can be pleased?
वर्णाश्रम धर्म पे पालन करें
If you follow Varnashram Dharma, Bhagavan Vishnu will be pleased.
रह करके
You can stay in any ashram, but have to do bhajan.
आश्रम में
Any ashram.
रह करके भगवान के भजन करें
And do bhajan of Bhagavan.
सन्यास आश्रम में रहिए
Sannyas ashram you can stay.
आश्रम में रह करके भगवत भजन करें
And do Bhagavad bhajan.
क्या अथवा गृह
Main thing, or even Grihastha ashram you can do bhajan.
आश्रम की
But the main is to follow the rules of that ashram.
इसलिए ब्रह्मचारी के ब्रह्मचारी कैसे गुरुगृह में रहे
How the brahmachari should stay in the temple, it was explained. How the grihasthas, he should stay in the house and also do Bhagavad bhajan.
अकेला अपना पत्नी के साथ
The vanaprasthi can go alone with his wife to the forest, stay alone doing bhajan.
नासी
The sannyasi should
करके
be free from all this, giving up all these attachments,
करके भगवत भजन आदि करें
and the Bhagavad bhajan. The main is
भजन
to do Bhagavad bhajan.
आगे
Understand?
एक ही समय सर्वत्र प्रविष्ट और सदा सर्वदा ये अनुभव करे ये भगवान सर्वत्र है
So, but you have to realize Bhagavan is everywhere.
से आचरण सर्वत्र भगवत सत्य का अनुभव करने वाला ब्रह्मचारी वानप्रस्थ सन्यासी एवं गृहस्थ
A person in Vanaprastha,
विज्ञान सम्मत हो जाता है और अंत में पर ब्रह्म को प्राप्त कर लेता है हे राजन मैं
okay, verse 17. O king, I shall now describe the qualification for a Vanaprastha, one who has retired from family life.
आश्रमी
By rigidly following the rules and regulations for the Vanaprastha, one can easily be elevated to upper planetary systems known as Mahalok. Where is the Hindi one? What happened?
को प्राप्त कर लेते हैं। जैसे फसल काट लेने पर है, जो धान गेहूं पड़ा रहता है उसको क्या करो, उठा करके लाओ।
So those grains who fall on the ground, they can collect these grains and then eat that rice.
पके हुए ऋतु फलों का ही सेवन करना चाहिए, हैं?
The vanaprastha should eat only the fruits which have been ripened by the sun rays.
वो फल को ग्रहण करो। वह वन में समय अनुसार स्वयं उत्पन्न धान्य से चोरू और पुरुडस अर्थात पिष्टक का नित्यकाल हवन करें।
Verse 19, a vanaprastha should prepare cakes to be offered in sacrifice from fruits and grains grown naturally in the forest. When he obtains some new grains, he should give up his old stock of grains. Verse 20, a vanaprastha should prepare a thatched cottage or take shelter of a cave in a mountain only to keep the sacred fire, but he should personally practice enduring snowfall, wind, fire, rain, and the shining of the sun. So, parna means leaf, like a cottage made of leaves, like Ramachandra also, he did this when he was staying in the forest. Or the vanaprastha should live in the caves, but he himself, he should endure the snow, wind, sun. The vanaprastha should wear matted locks of hair on his head and let his body hair, nails and mustache grow. He should not cleanse his body of dirt. He should keep a water pot, deer skin and rod, wear the bark of a tree as a covering, and use garments colored like fire. 22. Being very thoughtful, a vanaprastha should remain in the forest for 12 years, 8 years, 4 years, 2 years, or at least 1 year. He should behave in such a way that he will not be disturbed or troubled by too much austerity. Because if you do too much austerity, then your heart will be too hard. So if you do too much austerity, your heart will be too hard. When, because of disease or old age, one is unable to perform his prescribed duties for advancements in spiritual consciousness or study of the Vedas, he should practice fasting, not taking any food. He should properly place the fire element in his own self, and in this way give up bodily affinity, by which one thinks the body to be oneself or one's own. One should gradually merge the material body into the 5 elements. 25.
गर्मियों के अग्नि में बीज रक्त एवं कफ पीत आदि को जल में,
Verse 25.
में हड्डी आदि कठोर वस्तु की पृथ्वी में लीन कर दें।
So he should merge his elements of his body with the earth. All this process is there. 26-28. Thereafter the object of speech, along with the sense of speech, the tongue, should be bestowed upon fire. Craftsmanship and the 2 hands should be given to the demigod Indra. The power of movement and the legs should be given to Lord Vishnu. Sensual pleasure along with the genitals should be bestowed upon Prajapati. The rectum with the power of evacuation should be bestowed in its proper place onto Mritu. The oral instrument along with sound vibration should be given to the deities presiding over the directions. The instrument of touch along with its sense objects of touch should be given to the Vayu. Form with the power of sight should be bestowed upon the sun. The mind along with all material desire should be merged in the moon demigod. All the subject matters of intelligence along with the intelligence itself, should be placed in Lord Brahma. False ego, which is under the influence of the material modes of nature and which induces one to think I am this body and everything connected with this body is mine, should be merged along with material activities in Rudra, the predominating deity of false ego. Material consciousness along with the goal of thought should be merged in the individual living in being, and the demigods acting under the modes of material nature should be merged along with the perverted living being into the supreme being. The earth should be merged in water, water in the brightness of the sun, brightness into the air into the sky into the false ego into the total material energy, the total material energy into the unmanifested ingredients, the pradhan feature of the material energy, and at last the ingredient feature of material manifestation into the super soul. Verse 31. When all the material designations have thus merged in their respective material elements, the living beings, who are all ultimately completely spiritual, being one in quality with the Supreme Being, should cease from material existence, as flames cease when the wood in which they are burning is consumed. When the material bodies return to its various material elements, only a spiritual being remains. This spiritual being is Brahman and is equal in quality with Parabrahman. So after describing Brahmachari, Grihastha Vanaprastha, now he will describe about sannyas, Jyoti Dharma. So now do Arati because 8:10, 10 past 8. Tomorrow we'll speak about Jyoti Dharma, the sannyasis, how the sannyasis should live. My question, please ask. Haribol.
हो जाएगी, इसके बाद